Culture Project is dedicated to addressing critical human rights issues by creating and supporting artistic work that amplifies seldom heard and rarely considered voices.
We are, all of us, so very, very honored to be with you tonight, to read the poems of the prisoners of the concentration camp of Guantanamo Bay. Oh, Father, this is a prison of injustice. Its iniquity makes the mountains weep.
The men who create power make an indispensable contribution to the nation's greatness. But the men who question power make a contribution just as indispensable. For they determine whether we use power or power uses us.
Once your heart is open, then the possibility of solutions for challenging issues and problems become more accessible.
By fostering innovative collaboration between human rights organizations and artists, we aim to inspire and impact public dialogue and policy, encouraging democratic participation in the most urgent matters of our time.
I believe that the only way that America and the world will ever really find out what happened to us when we unleashed the hounds of hell and moved down this path of torture is through a truth commission. We have lost complete, almost total trust has been eroded from the institutions and the mechanisms that currently exist within American society to try to establish accountability.
We're joined by some of the nation's most influential voices to debate and discuss how to create a blueprint for accountability.
Mr. President, from anonymous graves, voices still cry out.
When power leads man towards arrogance, poetry reminds him of his limitations. When power corrupts, poetry cleanses. For art establishes the basic human truth, which must serve as the touchstone of our judgment.
What has been done through this play is one of the most extraordinary events I have ever seen, and it will do more to promote justice than any literary effort that I have seen.
Stunning in its simplicity, 6 true stories of death row inmates that simultaneously document obscene miscarriages of justice and the resilience of the human spirit. More than a polemic against the death penalty, this production finds the poetry in these real-life stories. Every word spoken was taken from public record or interviews conducted by married authors Jessica Blank and Eric Jensen.
Since 1996, Culture Project has told stories as timely as the morning's newspaper in a way that cannot be matched by corporate media.
The artist, however faithful to his personal vision of reality, becomes the last champion of the individual mind and sensibility against an intrusive society and an officious state.
It really all depends on the media, since the media are the most powerful institutions on earth.
If sometimes our great artists have been the most critical of our society, it is because their sensitivity and their concern for justice, which must motivate any true artist, makes him aware that our nation falls short.
How can it happen? I mean, how can we let it happen? And that it be in our name, in your name.
Through brilliantly conceived, expertly staged dramas, which blend prize-winning theatre with urgent moral dilemmas, Culture Project sparks political conversation and incites public action.
I don't know any other place in the country that is able to bring so many issues to the forefront and doing it in a very entertaining way.
That's what I hope we can do in the theater, is to generate and rekindle hope that's coupled with purpose, that's coupled with action, that's coupled with change.
I see little of more importance to the future of our country and our civilization than full recognition of the place of the artist.
That's how we get out of this hole. It's not easy to be a poet here, but I sing. We sing. Sing.